Namo Himalaya, sending you all love and light. Divine vibrators, it's been a short break that I gave. Myself, I went to the mountains to spend some time with nature, and it was a good time. And coming back to this present life, I felt like talking about the Mercury Retrograde that the portal is open. So it consists of like a 3 week. This 3 weeks is in your hands that are we going to come out of with colors or a blunt one. The very short three things that I want to address all of you is that number one is the your past relationships or your past emotional triggers are going to come back once again, or how do we call all those things what is being hidden in the carpet, under the carpet, now it is going to come out and say and pop up and say hi, how are you? So now it is in your hands how to behave with it, even if the people around you are emotional triggers. Now next, you have to keep a certain distance with them. The caring, the responsibility is aside when you compare with keep maintaining a distance. If you are well, if you are good, only then you can care and take the responsibility and flourish it. So if you are in a confused.com, then eventually you will not pay your caring or responsibility, your duties to them. So for that sake, please, you have to maintain a distance. In case if you can avoid such people, if they are out of your home or somewhere, keep a distance, no matter it's just a matter of 3 weeks. So the past relationships is going to pop up and say hi, and you are going to say bye. That's what I feel. Don't go and pop up with, again saying hi and making up some conversations with them. Remember one thing, it's a past one, it's not in the present. Okay? So for some reason, for some divine reason, it's no more in your life. It's no more in your cards that you are dealt with. Please understand. Such because that you love them to an extent, you feel them that they are perfect, and there's a chance that they're going to pop up in your life. Okay, let me stick on to them. You know what happens? For some reason, you have broke up with them, right? Again, one more breakup with the same person. How will your heart feel? Are you capable of handling it? And never ever say that no, I'll take care, such that this time we'll never break up. See, remember, love is something unconditional love. So it is your duty to see that it is a business contract or some kind of an unconditional love that is pouring and showering all of the time. It should build you. It should construct you. It should not deconstruct you. You should not lose your identity. You should not lose your true authenticity. You should know and feel that your true authenticity has lost because of some relationships, and now you have become the one person which you want to be. So take the responsibility of yours and play the game well. Yes, number two. Number two is again the communication errors that may happen alongside with the gadgets, the technology, the phone, the lap or something you're using it. Even the flights may get delayed. Now the hotel bookings get delayed or cancelled up, or some kind of errors may happen. It's a disruption from the satellite and also from the planetary position as we speak. It happens. So try to accommodate and don't start complaining. Just see, oh wow, what a beautiful planetary position that makes me and test me off and let me fly with colors. Always stay positive. If something gets delayed, don't sit and complain. Don't be in a position of increasing your pressure. Just sit back and cool and have some water. Everything will be back to the form as you have planned. In order to escape or abscond from all these criteria or the conflicts that is ahead, you have to prepare in advance. Don't fall for the last minute. Maybe it could have worked in previous months or years or somewhere, but this time when you are inside the Mercury retrograde, and if you plan for the last minute, departure or bookings or business contracts, signatures or something, it's not going to work on. You have to be well in clarity with the communication as well as with the with the time period, the satellite disruptions, everything has to be in perfect line. So for all these things, you have to be in perfect preparation way ahead. Don't sit and yawn and say, okay, we got 2 weeks of time for a specific meeting. What have to be planned today? No. So you have to plan ahead. This is point number two. So the communication errors will happen. And also when you are speaking to the people around you, how have an eye on what you're throwing, the words especially. It is also connected with emotional triggers that the people always there to trigger you. You know, sometimes it happens, but this time what you are going to play the game is when even when you are aware. I know we are all staying in the present, divine vibrators. We are all staying in the present, but then sometimes we get spiraled off to the people who we are connecting with, and we throw the words just like that. We were in the past. We're not in the present. So think twice or thrice before you spell out a word. That's my suggestion. And number three, you'll have a crazy ideas this time. As usual with the Mercury Retrograde, your intuition level will level up, your downloads level will level up. For all these things, you need to be in your exact and perfect alignment. What do you mean by that? Your exact and perfect alignment means that you have to create. See, look up the word, what am I using? You have to create your me time. During this time, as I said before, do not mingle with people much. Everybody's energetic field is always different. I hope you know that. Now, if you want to level up all these things in spirituality or in rediscovering yourself, you need your me time. So this is the perfect time to keep distance away from the people, and then you can note down what are all the crazy ideas that is popping up in your head. Put it up in the list. Take a paper, pen and paper, just mark it down. It could be like something. It could be like becoming a Steve Jobs or whatever, whoever is your role model, inspiration, or something you want to become. It could be anything. You want to go for a tour, or even if you want to dress up like a model, go for it. So these are all like the craziest things that you can write it down and look and rediscover for the upcoming months, as we are all still in the Lionsgate portal. In this, the Mercury retrograde is going to, it's an acceleration. It's a deep acceleration, like going in the fifth gear or something. So whatever you think is going to get manifested within seconds. For all that, you have to be in the perfect alignment. That's about the third point. And number four is bringing up your, the attachments. Many people think that attachment is something that only we love. But when you don't love or complain about some people, whether they are here in the planet or they left the planet, still you're attached to them and you have the cord with them, you still complain, they might have done this, why did they do to me like this and that, and you still have the complaint box even if they are not on this planet. It could be your great grandfather or something, whoever it could be from your heredity. So stop complaining and stop having the cord. You are continuously having the cord without knowing, but you say that no, I don't actually, you see, I hate them, so it's nothing to do with the cord. No, if you have attachment in the name of love and also in the name of vengeance or complaint system, it's again is equal to attachment. So be careful for all the attachment, and this is a beautiful time to send them love and light. That it is all past, it's all happening. It's all happening for all some kind of a divine reason. Why don't you take it that way? You just move on and step on you, and you have moved away and you have came forward this much of all the obstacles that you had in the life, and why do you go and still complain? It's okay, you can't stay in the present and be in the light form, vibrate in the light frequency, vibrate in the love frequency, peace frequency. Send your gratitude to them, send, at least if not, at least send them love, send gratitude to the nature, send gratitude to your breath. So these are all the steps that you can take up. And also I have a very special request for all of you, is that start your meditation practice. Wake up early in the morning, at least by 4 or 5 a.m. and start your meditation practice, because if you want to become a focused person in the stream or in the realm of spirituality, if you want to level up your intuition or downloads, this is a perfect time. But for that, you should wake up early. Meditation can be done at any part of the day, but then if you want to level up, you should do some things which is always different from the normal ones, right? So, Divine Vibrators, with this message, I'm sending you all love and light. Had a very great time in the mountains and will share what are all the type of downloads that I received. I'm very, very happy to share with you all. And from here on, the channel will be on daily basis. So remember to share the light because you are the light, I'm the light, and one is with the light, become the light. Sending you all love and light. Namo Himalaya.